forgot to do something. I do these on Facebook too because.
Oh, yes, I know you said that. That's good.
Small towns breakdown.
Oh, just put yourself in there.
They
Okay, whatever.
Discuss. I did it on all the other ones too.
Okay. Is he just leaving?
Yeah, we did. He just got back. It's all good.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
If I can use my iPhone, I'll be good.
Why is this not?
Are you sure? You don't want him to? Shouldn't he?
He was good?
Does it?
So I just teased Tammy in our push alert, so I didn't know you were coming. If you want to come join us, you can.
Come join us.
No.
In an ugly Christmas lion.
Everybody knows it's true. I can admit it. I'll walk by and wait.
Okay.
You can just pretend like you're at my fan club.
Good Friday morning, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us for a little small towns breakdown. I don't know if that name's going to stick yet, but that's the one I decided to go with for today, so that's what we're going to do. And I have a special guest for our discussion this morning. It is
Hey.
Miss Tammy Elliott.
I was so honored when you said, "Hey, do you want to step in?"
So here's the thing. We've started doing this, Shane and I, and Shane, being a photojournalist, was sent out to an assignment early this morning. He actually just walked back into the building. We didn't know he was going to be back in time, but he just walked back in. He's going to come wave to you all real quick, I think. Hi, bud.
Hey, good morning, guys.
I was like, "Are you
Hey,
sure?"
Thanks for filling in.
You're
I
welcome.
got other jobs you can do today too. If you
Carrying the big camera
take
around.
over.
No, I'm pretty good right here.
All right, see you guys.
You're the best.
Shane's saying hello, and we appreciate all the work that he does for us
Absolutely.
on Small Towns every
Yes.
week. We were talking, a couple of us in the newsroom. Shane had some big shoes to fill for Michael
he did.
Bergman, who you worked with for many years, and he's really
Both did.
We both
had
yeah.
big shoes to fill.
Thank you, appreciate it. And yeah, for Jeff and Michael, and
Yes.
it just Shane has really made Small Towns his passion project, and he's enjoyed
Really
it.
has.
It's so fun for me to, you know how it is when you're working with someone, and if you can tell that their passion matches your passion and your
Yes.
energy for it, it makes it to what it is. And
does.
Shane has been doing such a good job, just really making it his own.
And he has a background in still photography, so I
He
think you'll
does.
notice, if you love great storytelling and great pictures, you'll notice some of those. Because I will say, when we're watching along and you're in studio and your story's airing and we're watching, I'm like, "Oh, I love that shot. I love that angle. Oh, that was so cool. How did he get that up?" You know, and sometimes I'm questioning.
Yeah.
You know, and you'll kind of tell me the little bit behind the scenes. And so Shane is doing a great job. So I think it's really cool that you guys are doing this kind of breakdown, like you called it.
It's
and
fun.
just chatting about it. I think, you know, there's a lot. You might be at home and, you know, you watch a story, it's 2 minutes, and you might have questions about it. So this is kind of like the behind the scenes of it, and you get to talk about what your thoughts or how you found the story, the people that you talked to, a little bit more.
Everything that
in-depth.
goes into it, right?
Right,
And for those, we were live on YouTube and on our website, and we just got the Facebook up as well. So for those of you joining us, good morning. Tammy's
Good
pinch hitting
morning.
for Shane today for our little Small Towns debrief, because Shane was out on assignment this morning. So we're just talking about how great of a job he's been doing, and
Yes.
super proud of the work that we've put out this year, because crazy to mention, but this one that aired last night was our last Small Towns of 2025,
2025.
because
Wow.
next week is Christmas. We don't have any newscasts on Christmas, and then the following week will be 2026 New Year's Eve. So
2026, yeah.
pretty crazy to think about. But we want to we want to touch base on this week's a little bit. So, as I said, Tammy's going to pinch it for us. For those of you on Facebook, if you haven't seen the story yet, I just linked it in the comments there. You can go check it out. Make sure to follow along. It was the Clausen family music show. We had a lot of fun out there, Shane and I did. Going to check this out, and it was kind of in the middle of nowhere, Tammy, I'm not going to lie to you. So
It's in Coloma?
Coloma, yeah. So that
Which is
western Waushara County.
Okay,
So
western.
about, I don't think we go further west than Coloma in terms of our viewership. It was funny, I was chatting with some folks out there, and they said, some of us will get Green Bay stations.
TV stations, okay.
Some of us will get La Crosse and Eau Claire. Some of us get Madison. Some of us get Wausau. They're kind of like in the middle of a rectangle out there. But I had a couple viewers email me and say, hey, you really need to go check this place out. So you were kind enough to anchor the morning show on your own that day because we had
you drove out there.
We had such a drive to get down there. So we're pulling up. We're like, we think it's out here somewhere. And then we saw this billboard here. And then if you're not looking for it, you might miss it. But you pull
there's
up.
nothing going on. That's a field and then a barn.
And then here's
a
barn.
Just looks like, okay, it's a barn.
A normal barn,
normal
exactly.
Farm barn,
On the
barn.
side of it, you
Very
can see
classic.
Clausen family music show there. And I was absolutely amazed when we got inside what it was. We'll get to that in a moment. But this show started thanks to Mr. Clausen here, the father. So in the story, we spoke with his daughter, Brittany, and we see his son, Cody, as well. But this gentleman right here is the one that started it. He was a performer in the Dells, the Wisconsin Dells, and they started a show back in 1999 that would travel around to different places. And we've got a photo of that right here. So they had their Clausen family Christmas show. And then they decided, okay, in 2003, they had bought this barn to be a rehearsal space and said, we like this so much, we're going to do it here instead. And I mean, you saw the story.
Yes.
It's pretty amazing inside there.
Yeah, I actually been to the barn.
You have.
Decades
we
ago,
talked about
when
this.
they first started. I did a story out there.
And it was,
Had the
because I had no idea about that.
Yes,
it's
when
kind
you
of
were
same
mentioning it,
interaction.
I'm like, how many families are there that perform in a barn?
100%.
And when you told me about it, I was like, wait a second. So yeah, I had met them. Obviously, when they were the kids were really young. They're all grown up now.
Just getting
20
started.
years later, right? So, but yeah, it is really unique. I mean, I think you said it in your story, nothing more Wisconsin than this, right? And,
it was just fantastic.
And look at the crowd.
Filled.
Yeah.
Sold out shows. The really cool part to me that they had mentioned here, so you've got the family up there. This is Cody and Brittany. They're the two that are helping carry it on nowadays. It's not just a holiday show. So they have those Christmas shows, but they also have gospel music. They have country western. They have all these different shows that they'll do throughout the year. They start in April and it goes through November. They say their Christmas one, of course, is the most popular, but each one of those sold out. The Christmas one just has more shows available for people. We spoke with a gentleman there who has been going every year since they opened in the barn. He's 91 years old now. He's been to 16 shows this year.
Oh my God. This year
alone.
I love
because
that.
He's got season tickets and he just really enjoys it. But so fun to chat with Brittany and see Cody perform. We got to see them, and it was passed down to them from their father. Take a look here. They're going to be passing it down to their generation
the little
as well.
Guy playing
the rock and roll hair with the banjo, just like Dad.
Oh my gosh.
And Brittany's got 2 kids as well. And they said, it's so fun for us to be able to
that's adorable.
Not only perform, but to have them be a part of the performances.
Yes.
And get to do something that they love so much and to be a part of that.
Such talent in that family.
So much talent. So much fun to see all of that taking place in person was really cool.
Are they done then for the holiday shows?
They're wrapped up. They're wrapped up for the holidays.
So they start in April then?
Start in April, yeah.
Okay,
so they've got a couple months off. And then, they're going to be ramping right back up. And it's not just music either. So they've got inside this barn here, I'll show the barn again. They do a full-style, buffet-style dinner for people. So big tour buses show up. There's people coming from all the way west near La Crosse, Toma area, coming from Madison, up from the Wausau area, coming over from Waupun and Dodge County. I mean, all over the state people are coming here. They feed them. Brittany is actually the head chef as well, along with the performing that she does.
Doing double duty.
Double duty. I would say almost triple, quadruple duty with some of the other things she's handling. She's just got so much going on. And yeah, they just make it a really cool atmosphere for everybody. So again,
Dinner and a show.
Dinner
or
and a
lunch
show.
And a show. The buffet. Wisconsin loves their buffets.
And as you mentioned right here,
Full house.
Shane and
Good for them.
I had a good laugh when they were reading the menu to folks, and they were reading it off, and they said, "Oh, they're listing all this kind of stuff," and it was a collective "ooh" from the entire audience. We looked at each other as it happened and started cracking up.
Shane's
He's
laughing
laughing
in the
right now in
office
his
over
office. It was so funny, but I mean, the food looked fantastic. Go look in the story. It was really cool. So.
And I know that your stories are always so visual. They're always so different. I mean, every week
We try and mix it up a little bit.
I love that, and
yeah.
I know that we hear from so many people at home who are watching along, and Shane loves that.
He does.
It's like, oh, what topic is it this week? What are our small towns folks
How
doing?
can we get creative with it? And
Yes.
it's fun too, because some of them, when people will email us or send us notes and they mention, hey, you should come check this out, and we'll start looking into it. And there's been a couple where I'm thinking, this is going to be challenging. I don't want to say hard, but it's just going to be challenging to try and work around different things. Some have tons of video to share. The music show,
Oh, yeah.
just an endless opportunity of video that we could gather. There's others where it's someone that works in a very small space, or just you're thinking, okay, visually this might be a challenge, but
Yeah, you've had a
Michael
couple of
did a
art
great job.
studios,
Art studios
like
are
where
tough.
People's, and it's filled with stuff.
The genealogy story that we
Oh,
did
yes, I
back
remember that one.
in the winter of 2025, so almost a year ago now. That was, he's got his home office, and that was it.
Yeah.
And Michael Bergman, Shane wasn't tasked with that one. That was Michael, but he did a really good job. And then Shane's had a couple tough ones as well, where it's just super tight, close quarters, and we make it work. So I think
you
of the
guys-
TikTok Mima
Oh, yeah.
story that we did this year.
That's right.
Shane listened to that
grandma,
song so
that's
many
right.
times trying to edit that and piece things together that I think he had that stuck in his head for 3 weeks afterwards. So
Well, you guys do amazing work. It's such great storytelling, and it's just, I think every week when we see those, it reminds us how fortunate we are to have our communities.
there's so many amazing people.
Right? Yes.
So much
everyone has
good
a
going
story.
on.
And I
Exactly.
love the ones, and I say this all the time to you, when you tell me that we're just going to go show up today because someone contacts you and says, you've got to do a story on
Yes.
this person or whatever they're doing.
I'm gonna
and you've done it
see-
a couple of times.
I'm going to see which one. I think I have a
And-
photo of this one right here.
Yes.
So
Look and Shane right there. So you guys popped in on her, and she sells apples. right?
I received a comment on a Facebook post from someone in Sturgeon Bay that said you need to do a small towns on this. And I saw the story. She sells apples right along the side there, right across from the meat market. And I had no way of contacting her. I didn't know where she lived. I just knew that she shows up across from this market in Sturgeon Bay and sells apples. So I called the meat market and I said, what time is she typically out there? They let me know when she arrived, and I said, Shane, we're going on a field trip. And we drove up to Sturgeon Bay, and she took a little bit of convincing.
Is
but
that
this is Ivy.
Shane doing the convincing with Ivy right there? Or
Yeah,
did you do
I did the
You
convincing.
did the
I told
convincing,
Shane,
okay.
Shane's a little bit
Yeah, yeah.
stronger than I am, so he can be a little intimidating with
Right.
those muscles. And so I said, I'm gonna go up and talk to this lady. You leave the camera. You leave the camera in the car. I'll go up and
Yes,
talk to
good
this
idea.
this lady, and we just chatted about it. And eventually, she said, "All right, fine. You can put a microphone on me." And she was doing her business, and we were
was
just letting her
great.
kind of do her thing. And then we asked her some questions, and she was so fun. And then we felt, okay, we had so much luck with that. The story that aired 2 weeks ago, the Casco Christmas
the
trees,
Christmas trees.
kind of the same deal. Someone called and said,
The seller, right?
Yeah.
He's selling Christmas trees.
Sells
And he
trees,
grows them, right?
grows them, cuts them down,
Yes, because he talked
flocks
about
them for
It's
people.
just not that easy to grow a Christmas tree. I
Not
remember
easy
that.
at all.
Yeah.
And we figured, okay, we went 1 for 1. Let's try and go 2 for 2, and we did that. So I'm not sure what the third one's going to be, but we're probably going to try it again in 2026. So be prepared for that. But we have this picture up here because we want to let people know that, again, like we said, next Thursday we will not have a small towns because no newscast on Christmas. But the week after that, New Year's Eve at 9 o'clock, we're gonna have our small town special. And Shane just finished that special up yesterday.
Look at that.
we had some fun this year. We really did. This was at the Alpaca Farm in Two Rivers. This was another trip to Two Rivers for the caricatures. That was with Michael Bergman.
was amazing.
Still,
Yes.
I have that picture there. I was surprised with that hanging above my desk. A huge thank. That's Dean Connup for that
So
surprise.
talented.
So
Oh my
much
goodness.
talent. And then he did. Cami Rapson got a
Yes,
gift for Bill,
Charts
on his
for
going
his
away.
retirement.
Dean did that one as well. We've had some really fun stories.
You really
this year.
have. So it's so awesome
Menasha.
that you put this all together.
Yeah,
for
it's gonna
everyone
be-
for your year, and there you guys are.
Saying cheese to everybody.
Yes.
So again, that's going to be on New Year's Eve. People can tune in 9 o'clock and catch the. We're going to look back at some of the stories that we did this year, and then Shane always puts a nice mashup together with the small town song that we have, just highlighting
Which,
so many different stories
If
that we
you
had.
don't know, that song was written for small towns.
for Jeff and Michael when they were,
Right.
and it fits the mood of what we
It
do just so
absolutely
perfectly.
does.
So we've had a lot of fun in 2025. 2026, we already have one story done, and we're going to be gathering the next one next week. So we're going to really hit 2026 strong, and just can't wait to continue bringing these stories to all of you. And as always, I haven't looked at the comment section here.
People of all ages too. So this is
Yeah.
maybe kids in your community who are making a difference, or teenagers, or whoever it is.
Anybody who
yeah,
you
just-
think is doing something that makes your community what it is, that represents the best in your community, that's what we want to share with people. So make sure to tune in for that New Year's Eve at 9, and keep sending those ideas as well. So you can email me, you can head to our website, WBAY.com. My email is on there. You can also comment on our Facebook page right here. If you're watching on Facebook right now, we go back through and look through those comments. We've gotten several ideas through Facebook, through social media. Call me as well. You can call the newsroom. They'll put you in contact with me, and let's make it a great 2026 as well, because lots of fun things to share with people, and lots of really cool stories. I know we're just scratching the surface of it right now.
Keep up the great work, and it just is it's great that we get to continue this in the new year.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Wishing you all a wonderful Friday. Tammy,
Yes.
thank you so much for
Thanks for letting me
pinch
join
hitting. And
in
you've
the ugly sweaters.
You've got a story tonight for your Consumer First
I do.
Awards coming up.
I'm heading up in just a few minutes. I'll be
Perfect.
chatting with Cami, talking about gift card scams.
So,
I call
this
them
is an
Christmas
important weekend for it.
criminals. He
Yeah.
gets to talk to the good people, and I'm talking about the bad people. But I'm trying to help all you good folks
She's
out
helping
there.
all the good people make sure you save your money so you can
Yes.
do your Christmas shopping. So
Yes,
very
I'll
important.
be talking with them, and then I'll have that story tonight on Action 2 News at 5.
Looking forward to seeing that. As always, have a great Friday, everybody. Here's a look at Small Town Shawano on this Friday morning. I almost said afternoon. It's still the morning. Have a good one, and we will see you all next week.